Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video. Let me get some music on here. I think I got the game music up too, but starting this off, figured try things a little bit different here. We're going to stream today, but we got the Deep Forest event coming up tomorrow, which means, as you can see here, post by sssnaker, that we're going to need summon stones and we're going to need torches. So this is going to have login day totals, summon heroes, certain amount of times, acquire certain number of light and dark heroes, and then explore the Cave of Abyss a certain amount of times, complete the cave explorations, and the treasure chest draw event. So it'll be a little bit kind of difficult seeing how we have a summoning event going on right now. We got the Abyss going on, so might be kind of tricky to hang on to some of these things. Cox at one, archero. You like that intro? I was nervous if I was going to be able to use it because, got the burp hiccups there. I was nervous I was gonna be able to use it because I have a audio plan thing where I get music for a year. I think it was like $100 or so, but I wasn't sure what the rules were for the live streaming on it. So just to make sure that if anybody pops in on this, because I put a Deep Forest event, we're gonna do here preparation. How do I spell? Preparations, and we're gonna say that torches and summoning stones and summons, we'll just call it. So we'll send this, and can I pin this thing here? You know, this little thing down in the corner here with the hearts, the 100 is always in my freaking way on this. There we go, pin message. So preparations, torches, and summons, anybody that comes in will be able to see that. And I figure what a better opportunity to go and just keep on grinding the main account there. So last time we did grind the pay to win one. I think we got that up to 26. The time before that, I think we were pushing on the actual Tower of Souls there. We got some good ranks on that. And then prior to that, we were pushing the chapter, which we're at 31 now. So 31-2, you are going to watch me struggle on this. I think I was kind of fighting to win on these things, but that'll be good instead of just watching me smash a button the whole time and kind of just going, oh, look at that. That was easy. Nobody died. Everybody's at full health. This at least kind of shows some of the struggles and what I do when I'm trying to get through on things. How's Souls? Souls is awesome, Coxic. You got to try it, man. You are missing out. You're going to be beating yourself up that you haven't played it yet at all. So I was listening to the other live streams. I forgot to turn the music on last time. So now we have music for the Souls here. I think this might be a little bit too loud. I don't know what this is. That's Ancient Artificial Intelligence. Oh, the City. Let's skip this to LAO 48A7 by Shelly Ives. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, it wasn't something that really piqued my interest either. Let's see here. So we do have a soul out there, so I do want to keep almond on this. Let's just make sure I got gear on it. But yeah, it was definitely something that didn't look like my type of playing to, and then like immediately within, you know, going through the first 10 stages, which took like 10 minutes, next thing you know, it's like, oh man, this is fun. And I grinded the crap out of this for like the first 3 days. Like I couldn't put it down. So it honestly kind of felt like how Archero was. Survivor.io, that was one too that was like, that really wasn't my type of game. But when I started getting views on it through YouTube, it kind of skewed me a little bit like, oh, this is fun because I'm getting a lot of views. But then I realized later that I really wasn't having fun with the game. It was more just, you know, trying to chase the YouTube thing. And ultimately I came down saying like, yeah, I'm falling asleep playing this. I'm not having fun. So that's where I dived out of that and started playing Snaker. No, this is actually the friendliest game right here so far. So this is the free-to-play account. And I'm already pretty far. Already got a 20-star hero in there. So let's see here. I'm going to have to go through and let's swap these. I got to watch this for a second here to see who's hurting us. So we got a speed debuff on Kion. Shield. So I got to see what we're kind of missing on. Heal and received. So that's coming from Void. And a burn. Okay, so they dropped out my Almond, and they dropped out my Lulu pretty early. But that's really not looking too bad with the 3 of them there. If I can get rid of this Abala. Alright, I lied a little bit. Maybe we just need might. Oh, okay. So we need to find a way to shut down this void here. And I'm thinking the best way to maybe do this... Let me just go over to my fusing on this. Oh, we got some Zeeks there also. Look at that. We can take Zeke here, Zeke there. We're not going Zeke, but at any rate, I just got to fuse that because I did just get it. So I think we need to try Adora here. And she's sitting at 340. Do I have? I don't have enough to go and fuse her even more. I don't want to go and use and burn up a... what's it called on it? I don't want to burn up an epic in order to go and try to upgrade her because I might need that later on. So I must have just upgraded somebody, which I'm guessing probably would have been Rochelle on it. Yeah, I don't know on that. But let's try... Let's go and pull Lulu out. Taro's or Zeke for event. My Taro's is 2 stars higher. I would go Taro's then on it. I myself, I'm a big fan of the Dark Heroes inside the game. Now, don't get me wrong. The list showed that Taro's was the better ranking based by that Endgame list on it. I myself am still pulling Zeke's because I feel like out of that list, Zeke is so new that not a lot of people have her leveled up or geared up, so they really don't know how strong she is. So I feel like she might have gotten a lower ranking on that. But either way, I mean, we're talking, you know, Zeke's got the highest number on the screen here. Not the best thing to go by, but there's a lot of potential there. So the engraving on it, when hit alone by the active attack of an enemy, launch a counterattack. I was explaining how well the Olga counterattacks work, and this is freaking pretty strong there. So 80% of damage taken, and let's just go to Olga real quick and see what her counterattack is. I don't think there's anything for a room. Nothing for the engraving. Does it say the counter, cold buff, enemies freeze, defense? Where is it? It's below the 30%. Increase defense. If HP is below 50%, counter attack and get a shield equal to 70% damage dealt. Okay, so it really doesn't say how much the counter attack's doing. It's just saying you're going to get a shield based by that counter attack. So let's go and we're going to go back to our heroes here. We're going to go over to Lulu. And do I want to... This is going to be tough. Because I don't necessarily want to go and pull out that extra energy. Where are you, Adora, here? Am I losing my mind on this? I see 3 of them right in front. Do I not have... Oh, there we go. I was like, what the heck happened to her? Let's see if we can go and hit this here with having Adora right in the spot where good old Void is. Let's see if that's enough to shut down Void or if they're just going to drop her immediately because she's only 10 stars. No problem. And Deep Forest event is a good time for looking for a new starter game. I mean, really, any time an event pops up is a good time to go for a new starter game on it, you know, starting off fresh. So, Deep Forest event is going to be the treasure chests, if I remember correctly, where you do the missions and then you get keys based by the missions. In the past, it's been great for getting 10 keys, or not 10 keys, getting the lighter dark heroes inside the game. Problem looking on Discord event list, buy some summoning stones, some Cave Abyss mix. Yep. I threw it up in the pinned comment there for anybody that does pop in too, because I realize when I go and start this stream or people see the video, they're going to click on it and be like, oh, what the heck? So maybe I should just, every minute, just say, save your torches, save your summons, and that might be enough to keep people on track there. So that didn't go as planned either. Let me drop, you know what we need to do here? We're going to lose that. Let's try popping in Selena. I don't really want to go too many weak heroes on this. Let's auto-equip on her. Let's see what this one does. If this doesn't go the way that I like it, we're going to pull Adora out. And then we will go and put Lulu back in. But we'll see what Selena can do. And we got a stun on Soul right now, which is nice. Oh, he's got control resist. That's a pain. And that actually, you know what, Selena might be... Oof, never mind. I was going to say Selena might be the way to go. She just pulled the what's it called? She pulled my provoke off of Kion there, who's going to die right now. Because there's nothing he can do. Alright, I got to go back to strong heroes here. So, let's go and pull Adora because she's not doing squat against that control resist. We'll throw Lulu back out here. And I'm going to separate Kion and Abala. And we'll just see what that does. Yeah, he really does. I mean, so I might switch her out next. Maybe throw Amelia in there and see what she can drop out. But I really got to get rid of that Soul and Void on it. Oh, and he must have gotten killed by Void, which Selena is not going to revive because once killed by Void, you can't be revived. So, actually, wait, that might be enough to do it here if we can... Oh, don't do it. That's at least a little bit closer, but... Yeah, that's still not enough on it, so... I think you're right. I think we need to pull Lilith on it. What is going on, Starks Fit? Almost at chapter 20 myself. Very well done. Need one more star for 8-star for the Lilith. Lilith gets really freaking strong. And I mean, if like they said there, if we didn't have just one hero in the front, it'd be so much better on it. I'm going to actually say forget the Milia. We're going to throw a Benzel out there because we had the shield going on. We'll fight fire with acid. How's that sound? Chapter 20 is kind of a big deal on it, though. I mean, that's where the game really started to turn for me and got pretty tricky for the most part. So, what are we going to do here? Come on, get your healing out. We got rid of that provoke. Allowed that to get out. We'll keep the shields off. Can Selena get another one out to go and remove the provoke again? Nope, didn't happen that time. Ugh. Do we need to drop Babu? Because he's just kind of not doing much. Maybe throw a Zagrako in and see what happens with that. I mean, I could keep on trying to spam this and have my Mighty Despair kick in for Kion and get 2 whacks out of it. But he's dropping down. I'm going to try with Zagrako, and we'll give a couple of runs like this right here. Let's see what happens. That's pretty decent. I'll have to see what my power level is on her after we have this run here. So, shield, provoke, speed boost. Does it all get removed? Nope, it doesn't get removed. But there's a Mighty Despair kicking in. It would have been nice if we didn't have it just all wasted on Abala there. Okay, there goes Selena. I really need to get Selena at 11 stars. That Abala is making a pain on me. So that is the other nice thing about having Lilith out there, though, is even though it is only Abala in the front, I'm not going to have his act of keep on popping on Kion there. So he's going to get the first one out. But from there, it's going to be like, okay, he got one provoke on Kion, and that's it, because Lilith's just going to keep it down. So let's go. And I don't necessarily want to go one tank on it, but let's just see what happens here. Let's see how fast they drop my Kion. And we'll give this a go right now. Hopefully Selena can just keep on pushing heals on him. And between that and him... Oh, I don't like seeing his health that low. Oh, that hurts. He's got the shield. Needed that. I don't think Lilith isn't going to get that out before him. So close. I really need to hit that second row on the void. I mean, I could try an Adina and hit on the back. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. So they also have a Lulu. Let's go and... Where are you, Adina? You're right there. You're a staff. Who did we throw the staff on earlier there? Oh, we have it on Selena right now. So if I go and pull off a Benzel, let's unequip that. And throw it on that. We'll drop Benzel. Throw Adina out there. And we'll just kind of see what she can do. So, like, a lot of people would ask, like, oh, geez, how are you grinding that game for 3 hours? Well, this is the reason why right here. I find myself just, you know, trying a bunch of different heroes on the things. But I think when it comes down to it, I really do need to have a second tank because I don't want to activate that shield so early on Kion. They just didn't do too much at all. Can you drop them? We do have the revive rune on Lulu there also, so that's why you see her pop back up. And, yep, there she goes again. Maybe I should throw her in front and just let her keep on getting killed and hopefully brought back in. Come on, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, we're close. There we go. This is it. Oh, that void just doesn't want to go. Bam. That's a freaking pain, man. So, there you go. That's about 15 minutes, I'd probably say, just to beat one stage on it. But that's kind of what I do. And I really didn't move people around too much for the formation on it. So the tricky part is now I got to put some people back. So I'm going to take Selena back out here and get back to my higher starred heroes. So I want to equip that. We'll throw Almond back out. Save your torches. Save your summoning stones. And where are you, Almond? We'll get you back out here. We'll get Lilith there. And actually, let's make sure, number one, that we still have gear on here. And so we're 16-12 from my Lilith on it. This one we only have the engraving at 10. We could probably take that up a bunch. On this account, I'm a little bit more hesitant to go and just upgrade a bunch of heroes to 40. I probably really should here with Lilith because, I mean, she's incredibly strong. I don't really necessarily think I'm waiting for... So that's the thing. I don't have other heroes sitting all at the 10 to unlock the engraving. That's the big thing of when you're getting them to 11 there to have that unlocked. So now we got to take this. We're going to go throw Babu over on the side. And this should actually work pretty decent for Lilith here. So I did have people comment, number one, that can I make the screen of the game larger than my head? Because the game's obviously made to be played in vertical, but I think it's getting windy outside. Here there's a tractor trailer driving by. But so that was one thing. I was going to go and make my head extra large on this stream for it, but I got lazy. And then the other thing was we need to buy iPICKmyBUTT a lint roller. So I put a different shirt on. So when I get out of work, I go down and I just go in the bedroom. I throw on the same gym pants that I had wore the day before, and then I grab the shirt I wore the day off before, And that's what I wear. And usually they're both sitting in a ton of dog hair. We got like a Lassie style dog. We have a Great Dane. We have a Lab mix. We have 2 cats. So there's just hair all over the place. This kind of studio room, I try to leave the door closed so there's like none of that extra pet fur coming in here. That, and they like to chew on all the cables. But since I did get a comment today, because I look back at the stream and it's like I am covered in dog hair for wearing the same shirt for 3 days in a row. So I actually took the effort, went downstairs, and grabbed a clean shirt to wear for the stream. I really don't care. I'm a lazy old person. So, what should we have start saving for the next event? Glad you asked. It's pinned right up top. Save your torches. Save your summoning stones. So that's going to be a big thing. We'll just kind of show you here Deep Forest Treasure event. Preparations, summon stones, login day tolls, summon heroes, certain amount of times, acquire a certain number of light and dark heroes, which we have on this one, which a lot of us have burned up. Explore the Cave of Abyss a certain number of times, complete your cave explorations, and your treasure chest event draw. And as random rewards including Ancient Souls and the Light Dark chest. So this was the one when this first came out, everybody was getting a ton of light and dark heroes. So I'm actually really excited for this one. There is a lot of good stuff to get for it, not to mention the Luminous Souls and the Luminous Ancient Souls and Ancient Souls. I want to put my Kion over here, and let's do one of these because that Sandstorm is going to go for the closest hero in line, which is probably going to be Lulu over there. So we'll actually move Almond over here, and we'll see how Kion does on his own on that side. Well, that's the thing. So, I mean, if you can save the cave exploration missions, but we also have cave exploration missions going on right now. So if you are able to get all your cave exploration missions today and complete all the quests today, then yes, save them. But a lot of us are kind of like, oh man, I still need, exploration missions or exploration quests for this one. And the fact that we're towards the later end of it, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's kind of good to get. We got an ad coming up here in 15 seconds. Let me just skip the ad. What's the best thing to spend your gems on as a bigger? I would probably say the best thing to spend the gems on is, I go and spend a lot on the arena torches or the arena tokens and the Cave of Abyss. I like to farm my heroes out of the shop there. So other than that, when I get a bunch of them, that's where I kind of hang on to them for the summoning events themselves that are going on. So like right now we got a summoning events. I'll try to go and push to maybe like that. If I really have a lot, I'll go to that 200 mark. I'll wait to the point where it goes, every 10 you get a reward, and that's every 20. And then by the time it's like every 30, it's like, okay, I'm not wasting 9,000 gems to just get another 6,000 currency inside the game. So maybe I switch this here. This way Kion can at least hit the 3 in the row there. And we'll see. That should hopefully keep him healed up. We'll see what Babu can do. Hey, anytime, bud. So it's not a great idea to spend gems. Honestly, 32, I spent a large amount of gems on my summons. Like when I first started this, and for like the first maybe 75 days of playing this, that was my main priority, was to just get as many summons as I can. And there's totally nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's only going to make sense in the long run that you're going to get more heroes, get more higher stars on them. So it's always a good way. But if you're somebody that wants to farm that 20-star Kion, 20-star Milia even, 20-star Carmen, 20-star Lulu, or 20-star Lilith, then your priority should either be the arena or the Cave of Abyss. And really, you'll still have a ton of gems left over, especially if you're doing the arena. It's 600 gems. You get an extra 14 tries. It only makes sense. And then you're going to be getting your gem rewards for hitting your achievements on it. Did we beat that one there? Yeah, we did beat that one. So we're going to have all of our achievements over here of, let's see here, win 1,900 times in the arena, solo level link, it staggers between giving you something and then giving you some gems. It's only like 200 gems or so. But it really doesn't cost a lot to spend those gems on the thing. The Abyss, yeah, 1,000 gems could be a little pricey, but 600 gems for the amount of stuff you're going to get back out of the arena token is kind of a good deal. My Kion is a beast. Let's just take a second here and just show off good old Kion. Save your torches, save your summons. I'll stop saying it. But yeah, we got the level 40 engraving on it, which is nice, and 2677K. So I've been slacking on doing this. We talked about this last time. Let me just hit the freaking button on this thing here. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the critical rate one, but I mean, that gave us a nice little push on that. So we're using that. Can we replace this with anything? What was the one for here? While you're alive, increase the defense of the ally with the lowest HP. Explain your spell. So let's go and switch this over to Babu. I'll probably have to pop her shell on eventually anyways. So that's the thing. It's like, I really want red stuffs in there, and I don't want to waste my Abyssal Embers. So let's see what we can actually do on it here. So if we go to craft, while you're alive, increase physical resistance of adjacent allies. I'm not really worried about that because I sometimes keep them separated. So this might be the way to go, is the necklace on it. Okay, so it's only one ember on it. So let's see. We got two. Let's see what we have for our crafts on it now that I just leveled it up. I guess I get the currency back. I guess it'd be a good way to test on it. So let's unequip that. Confirm. Ooh, will it let me go and reset that now is the thing. Because I leveled it up to 15. Let's see here. Okay, so I'll give that. And we do have to go and dismantle 3 blues. So let's go over here to artifact. I should probably just get rid of these normals. It's like, once again, I'm so freaking cheap on this. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get rid of these normal ones. I'm never going to use these normal ones. I'm not even equipping them on anybody. And they're just sitting there just stashing away like I'm some sort of, you know, hoarding. Like, I'm the old guy that has the jar of pennies in his house. Like, I can't spend those. Might need them for something important someday. All right, so what do we got for rares here? So we're going to save those ones. And let me just see what these other ones are, because I might want to go and forge one of those ones. So we go to craft. We have those. All right, so there's the one we can't, we need the eggs, so we'll hang on to the eggs. Over here, and we can get rid of this garbage, and we'll get rid of one of those. And now we'll make ourselves an engraving. It's kind of stressful for me right now to have to go and get rid of these things I've been hanging on to for so long. So what was that one? That was direct healing by active skills. I'm not worried about that. Let's go pop this. Pop this. Let's see if we get the currency back for that level 15 there. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, wait, there it was. We did get it back. Whew. Had me a little nervous for a second. All right, let's pop that on Kion now. 262. Is that what it was? 2628. I think we were, what, 27 before when we went and upgraded the other one? Enhance. Let's see how much this brings the crit up. If it goes up to 12% or if it's just going to be 10% on it. Oh, 11%. We're going to hit 13. I'd love to see that up to 3 times, jumped up to 4 times there. Okay, 13%, so 39% crit damage and 2.8 million. That's pretty decent. Sorry, it really is anxiety. I'm just like I'm weird about it. I don't know why. Upon death, permanently transfer 10% of your attack to the ally. Let's enhance this one. Oh, we're going to run out of these things here pretty soon. Hey, 32 District, man. Thank you so much. You are the second member since I started streaming again to do this. So I think really only before, when I first came to think, I think I only had one member. So you're officially the third member for me. So I really appreciate that, man. I am going to try to at least, once I get things straightened out a little bit, try to at least give something. I don't know what I'm going to do for members themselves. I don't know if I should do giveaways. I don't know if I should make like special videos. I got a lot of thinking to do about stuff. So hopefully I can make it worth your while for becoming a member there. But it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. That's the thing. They always say like YouTube channels like, oh, you need to sell something. It's like, I don't know what to sell. I don't know what to offer people. I play video games. But I at least want to try to do something to say thanks. So we are all out of those things. I guess I could probably go back over to the alchemy here. And I mean, we could get rid of the greens. That gives us 200. And they'll at least make us a little bit stronger. Good to know you get back when you craft a higher... Yeah, I was definitely worried about that. Hey, thanks. And actually, so I was supposed to get... hey, thanks, 32. I was going to get... I had a bunch of lights coming today, so I have soft boxes, which, right now I got the ring light. You just look over. Can you see the rings on my glasses? So I used to have that right in front. I moved it over. I was supposed to have soft boxes, which is pretty much a light bulb with a big pillowcase around it, like the shape of a square. That makes it a little bit more, it'll make me look more attractive is what I was told. Let's hope that's the case. But I got that, and I finally got a charger for my camera here, and it was all supposed to come today, and I got the thing from Amazon saying it was going to be delayed. I'm going to try to drop this, we're going to try to drop Milia here. See if we can get her out of the way. But yeah, I was saying in one of the streams, like, I never realized, like, when I did this, I thought most of the money I spend inside YouTube was going to be, like, on games itself, on computers. I did not realize how much was spent on cameras and lights. So I've got 2 cameras on me right now. One just a cheap, I wouldn't call it cheap. It's a Logitech Brio. It was still like $140, but compared to the other one that was $1,000, it's cheap, but it's still a really nice camera in my opinion. And then I got a light here, I got a light there, I got the ring light here, I got 2 more lights coming. We've got little kind of face lights here. I don't know if you can see these things if I want to turn those on. So it's just like a constant upgrading. Oh, come on, Lilith, you can do it. No. So we might have to switch there with Lulu there. Let's try that again. Let's put her in Lulu's position. But yeah, it's like, you get the bare minimum stuff that you need, and then honestly, I think if you were to go and look at the stream, yeah, we'll check after this. I think like by like the subscribe button, there's usually like a join button on it. I know when I was doing it on Twitch, like that was extremely confusing for me. And I remember seeing that like there was a join button, but I think it's like down by like the subscribe and like the bell and stuff. I'll look in a second. I probably won't be able to see it because I'm looking at my own channel, right? I'd probably have to go incognito mode on it. Which then I don't even know if I'd be able to go that. I'd probably have to switch account and then go back into it. Maybe I'll just make all my alternate YouTube accounts and just buy myself memberships, so I'll look like I'm a very fancy YouTuber. So when you first start off in YouTube with, yes, I smell my fingers, it's not a bad idea. I actually was going to make some more merch coming up there pretty soon. I mean, I did make my new logo merch on it. I had the stuff for 20K, which was, that's going back archero. Or that was 10K. That was the 10K merch. So I don't really think I did anything for 20K at all. We got them there. But yeah, I do need to make some new stuff. I like it. I buy it for myself. I give it to my wife. I got to get some for my nephews and things like that. But what I was going to say is when I first started off on YouTube, like your goal as a YouTuber is to get your 1,000 subscribers is always, well, first you got to get 100 subscribers. Like that's your first goal. And then once you get that, it's like, oh, I'm going to get monetized. I got to get 1,000 subscribers. And then the other thing you need to do is you need to get 240,000 minutes of watch time. So people watching 240,000 minutes, which is like 4,000 hours of watch time within a year period. So like that's like a struggle, and like that's intimidating. So what I would do is I would make other accounts, and I'd have like my other cell phone. I would go and I'd put it on the Wi-Fi, and I would play my videos all the way through the night. So I'd get like an extra 5 hours during the day. Well, that was back in the day before they had like unlimited plans on your phones. And I forgot to turn on the Wi-Fi, and I woke up with a $40 charge on my Verizon bill for going over my data. And then from that point, it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. But if you ask a lot of YouTubers, like, you know, how they got started off, they'll have some embarrassing stories for you. Have you ever played Warzone on mobile? No, I haven't by any chance. Is it good? What kind of game is it? I'm always down to look at new games and stuff. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, you should, you got to play this game. You got to make videos on this. Uh-oh, there's this phone cable is like a little iffy. Either that or I got a bunch of lint stuck in the charger port of it. So I got to I tried sticking this like, this, was it twisty tie in there and kind of cleaned her around, but I think my just connection is getting it. My work computer does that with my work phone. It's like you just even nudge the charger on it, doodaloo, doodaloo, and just keeps on dropping out. But yeah, I'm always down to check out new games. I get a lot of people that are like, oh, you got to do this, you should make videos on this one. And so for like my experience, like for the level where I'm at on YouTube, in order for you to get views on it, you got to either be one of the first people to, like when the game first drops and start crunching out a ton of videos on it, or you got to be one of the ones that's, been following it through beta and just kind of keeping people updated on it. So, because I've tried it before, like, oh, you should play this, you'll make a video on it, you make a couple, it's like, I'm getting like 10 views on this thing. But not to say that when I'm not doing the YouTube stuff, I'm sitting on the couch playing video games anyways. What is happening here? We get Fleta. Yeah, we got her here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Phew. Like I said, it gets a little bit more tricky once you start getting up there. And there'll be times like I'll go and start Fleta on the enemy team. Fleta drops one of my heroes immediately. She's got a high speed, gets the first attack in, drops my Almon. And I'll sit there and I'll do forfeit, retry until that one where that Almon gets the dodge for the first time. Just to get that heal in there, and that's sometimes all it takes. Now it's only available on PC, but yes, it is very fun, underrated. I'll look at YouTube videos on it. Warzone on mobile. So I'm about to go back and look at the chat. I was like, do I got anything to write in here? I got this big computer desk. I almost grabbed this right here. It's like, oh, there's a pen, but that's just a actual little precision screwdriver. Oh, it's snow plows. That's what I'm hearing. It's snowing like a son of a gun out there. I think if we leave this like this, we got to drop that can. Abala should be able to get some decent heals. Not Abala, Babu should be able to get some decent heals. So hopefully we can get Almon to cast this out. Keep Kyan alive long enough. Get Lilith over here to go and... it's not going to work the way I want it to. She just dropped out on it. Okay, we got somebody there out of it. I was hoping Lilith could go and get rid of Abala's active so we can keep that provoke going. Okay, she got it in again. But we do have a provoke on there, right? Nope, we just got fire on him. So there might still be hope here on this. If we can blast through these shields. Ugh. He got us. Ken got us. Here comes the bleed. He's done. So maybe we try a Benzel on this? We could try a Benzel. Oh, I gotta stop touching that. Got the shield. I don't really want to drop a Lilith. I don't want to drop my Almond. Yeah, let's try dropping Lulu here. And let's just see what Benzel can do. Oh, I'm holding on the wrong spot there. So let's go and pull. Where we threw it on Selena. Is that where all the extra gear is sitting? Adina, do we put it on her? There's some gear. I forget who I throw things on, and I hate having to go over to the actual bag and look and be like, okay, where's all my gear sitting on? So I was saying my screen is oh, son of a gun. Hang on here. Thank you, 32. Let's see here. Like I said, I gotta just not touch this thing and spend some more money on things. That probably was frozen for a good second on, I imagine. Yeah, I'm looking back. It's like I was hitting buttons and I was beating people. I probably should have just heard that it wasn't making any noise on stuff. So somebody had commented. I was questioning what made Ken so strong because they ranked him pretty high in that tier list. And what it is when you use the Might of Despair, and I think it might even be the engraving on it, that Ken is going to do more damage to heroes that have the bleed effect. So you use his active skill, he gets it out there, causes the bleed, and then goes and uses his Might of Despair, so his second attack comes through back to back, and then that's where that big damage comes in. So let's actually see that there for a second. Come here, and let's find Ken. Let's read up on the stats on this for a second. So attack increased by 10% for each bleeding enemy. So you figure you get those 4 in a row on it there. There's an extra 40%. Active attacks inflict bleeding on the enemy, dealing attack 3% DOT for 2 turns. You chained up to 2 times. Maybe it's 3 people it hits there. Am I thinking right? I mean, a chain would be 2 times, so that'd be hitting the first and then chaining 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, I liked Ken at first, but I wasn't really getting that many of them, and then it came down to it. We got him right up here, actually. It was one of those things like once I was going up against him in the arena, it's like, oh, it's a Ken. I know his attack. And I would kind of go and just like, oh, yeah, he's easy to beat because I can kind of challenge the positioning. What I did have happen, though, every now and then you'll go up to him in a chapter, and so you'll separate your heroes. So you'll have, like, you know, we got Babu and we have Benzo there. Every now and then, Ken's attack will go from Babu and hit Benzo. Like, it shouldn't work that way. You know, they got to be touching allies, but every now and then the game, I think it's like a bug in there almost. Just kind of weird when it happens. So let's try doing one of these here. Let's see if we can switch it for a second if that's enough. I don't really want to have that bleed on Kion, though, because that's going to be kind of annoying. So I probably should have left it the way it was, because that's going to cause the Kion to drop down pretty quick here. Yep, here he goes. Still staying healed up. Yeah, that's no bueno for Kion. All right, we're going back out on it. Let's go and switch this back over. We'll drop Benzel. Let's throw... I want to have the revive for Benzel there. We'll throw that. Hey, thanks, 32. Since I started playing, the world needs more chill people like you. Your videos are helpful and supportive since I started playing. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Let's celebrate their first live stream. First super on a live stream. How do I do that? Can everybody else see that? It says, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. No, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. I'm glad I could help out. It's like, I'm not really good at these games. I'm good at kind of like analyzing stuff or some extent. Well, at least I think I am. But that's kind of one of the things I like to do. It's like, oh, new game comes out. I can make a guide on this. I can kind of show the numbers behind these things. At least that's what I've done on the other ones. But as far as being like a pro player on this, I'm just your average gamer, I would probably say. Every now and then I find a trick, which might make things a little bit easier. But, yeah, if there was a world event for souls, I don't know if I'd be in it. But thank you, man. I really do appreciate all your help and your support. So what are we going to do here? We have Ken that's giving us a bleed. We have a soul. Both of those guys are in the back row. So I think the thing we do here is we take our good old Benzel. We take the gear off of him. And we target that back row, which would be with Adina. We'll see if the freeze is enough to kind of counter them or at least hold them off for a little bit. And we'll see if that's enough to kind of keep her alive. You were stuck there for almost a week. What'd you have to do there, Sir? Yes. What was your trick? Did you pop an Adina in? Every now and then there's just that one that just freaking holds you out on it. Ads will run shortly. Let's skip the ads here. What's this blue dot up here? Okay, I can go and switch over to just live chat, top chat, and then the donations. Come on. I think I might need that. Oh, there's a mite. We got rid of the Ken. I think we got this here. Yeah, we are looking good. If we can drop and prevent Selena. Well, she was holding on to that energy for a long time. Can we kill him before he kills us? Yes, we can. Bam. Oof. I'm glad I wasn't stuck on that one for a week. That would have been a pain in the neck for me right there. You had to be nervous, though. I'm like, oh, stuck on a week. Oh, great. This is going to be another 45 minutes of a stream of me just being stuck on this one right here. Let's see. So we got a Zag there. Ooh, we're going to get reduced healing from Xenon. So maybe... So it looks like Galan's going to be kind of the pain for us. And I don't really think I need Almond on this. I mean, we're going to have reduced healing anyways. Let's drop out him. Let's throw Lulu back in. And I think because Lulu's the higher star that she might have a little bit better chance of taking the hits from Galan. I only have my engraving at 10. A lot of people are like, oh, you got to get Carmen. She's killing it. And I got her to, the engraving to 10, and it wasn't what I was expecting. But I think that's what a lot of people are doing is they're taking it to 20. And that's where it's at. I probably should have pulled Lilith back one on that. Because I was getting the stun from Zag. That was a bad positioning. And if we die here, we're going to have to move some people around. If we die, which I think we are, we're going to go throw Adina in the middle. We'll throw Lilith over on the right-hand side. And that should hopefully keep the Zag and the Olga from screwing us up. Oh, hang on. We might still have a chance on this here. I think we still have a pretty decent chance. Oh, no, we got a freeze out there now. That's no good. Olga and them freaking counters. Ugh. It was looking promising for a second. You're going to want to save yourself some torches and some summoning stones for the upcoming... I forgot what it's called. Forest event. It's written right here on the screen. Deep Forest event. Yeah. Torches and summoning stones are going to be the big ones for you. We talked about before that the exploration missions inside the Abyss are something that if you can save, but you want to make sure you complete as many of the exploration missions that you can in this event. So I guess if you're sitting and let's say we need, let's see where it is actually here real quick. Oh, no, I didn't want to hit that. Because I know I didn't save them starting off on the beginning of this one. Well, we just had reset there, right? So we're 10 minutes after 7 for me. So missions. I do need to grab another light dark hero. I haven't really been pulling too many summons on this here. So we're only at 76 summons. Dismantle runes. I'm way behind on those. So 55 cave exploration missions. So if you're like I am and like sitting right at 45 at the moment and you don't have 10 to go and get into it, then you probably want to go and say, okay, I can only get 9. I'm going to save these 9 for tomorrow when the event drops. If you can take this to 55 and get that extra 1,000, then yes, definitely do that. Do you have a guild? Yes, we actually have, I'd say 9 guilds over right now. We're getting ready to go and move people around this weekend. So we're making the first ones competitive. They're all slotted. So if you join up on my Discord, which I probably could throw a link here in a little bit. Let's hang on here. Let's go over to Discord. We'll go here. And we'll do invite. Copy link. Go to YouTube. We're going to see ourselves. It's Osmongold. I pick my butt. This seems like the easiest way. I should probably just do it on the computer. That's loud. And we'll paste that there. So it might be like a day or two before we're, getting people fit back in. But we've already got we're making our first 3-4 guilds competitive. And then from there, we're going to move people where they necessarily need to be. So yeah, if you have it, like, let's see where I'm at right now for our Abyss missions. So 1, 2, oh, hang on. Oh, it collected them all. All right, so this is going to be a little bit tougher because once you go and you click 1, you're going to be grabbing as many, so I might have to kind of like feel out the time on it. Oh, that feels good. Let's see here. So we are now sitting at... So I only need 1 exploration mission. So I'm actually doing pretty good because of my VIP level. So what I'm going to do here, if I can hopefully remember to do this, we're just going to go and find a nice, cheap 1-hour one. And I'm just going to do the 1. We'll get this. I'll come back an hour. I'll claim that 1. And then I'll do all the other ones, and I'll be saving those ones for tomorrow. So, but as far as the list there, let me just get back over to that. If we go into, here we are. So those are going to be the missions right there. Log in X days, summon heroes, acquire light or dark heroes, explore the Cave of Abyss, do your cave explorations, and then treasure chest event draws, which is going to be, hey, you opened up 10 keys. Here's 2 more keys for you. But there's a lot of good stuff to come from this event. I mean, it's, like I said, we got a lot of light and dark heroes, and then the Ancient Souls. Ancient Souls, Luminous Ancient Souls. Yeah, those are both of them. Where are we at now? I feel like anytime I see something that's yellow on the screen, I just got to click it. 31-9. Okay, we're still on this one right here. So we said we were going to move Lilith to the back, and we're going to put Adina right there. That should hopefully prevent my Lilith from getting restraint. Well, she could still get restraint, but should hopefully prevent getting stunned from Zeg. I don't really have a good void. I mean, I guess Carmen I could put in and see if that could keep Zeg off the screen. That's always an option too. Great, there we go. Lilith gets restrained anyways. As long as I can get her to drop that energy on a Bala. I need to get him to stop provoking. But we do have the reduced healing for Kion too, which is kind of what I rely on to fill him back up. Which, okay, we filled right back up there. So this doesn't look too bad. I mean, this is kind of hopeful. I have a feeling that we're going to drop this Zeg here. We're going to get it down to where Kion's just left. And then next thing you know, Zeg's going to pop back up and be a pain in the butt. I just got kind of, well, the first reason Kingfish is I played it for 4 years. They just added way too much stuff into archero. And it just got to the point where it's like, it just started feeling like too childish and like too like obnoxious. Like there's just, they weren't fixing the issues that really were going on in the game. Like there was so many bugs and errors. There was so many cheaters inside the game. And they weren't worried about fixing that. It was always, you know, oh, let's give you another hero. Let's give you some more outfits to buy. And the ultimate decision for me was when I went to go buy the SS dragons or try to get it, I spent like $100 or $120 opening up just to try to get one of those SSs there, and I didn't get it all. And I'm just like, you know, I just wasted $120. Like, the least I should have at least gotten like one or two of them. And because of that, I just kind of felt like, okay, you know, I'm done with it. I'm not putting any more money in the game, and it was time. But I absolutely love the game. I'm a big believer of Habby games are the funnest right when they come out, because that's like when everything's usually the hardest. You don't have the overpopulations of, like in this game, we're getting more heroes in there. It's making it a little bit more difficult. Although it does seem in this game that I'm getting more epic pulls when I'm going and doing those summonings. So I don't know if they kind of tweaked it a little bit, but it seems like I'm getting better odds. In the other games, though, like Survivor.io, they added a whole bunch of more items for the gear inside the game. And it's like, okay, well, now my chances of getting this gear going from a legendary to a mythic legendary, or wherever the rarities were, it just made it that much harder because the gear pool or the summoning pool was just that much larger. So I did go back and play Chapter 35 and beat that, but I don't know, maybe we'll stream it one of these days there. It's still on my phone. It's still downloaded. They still got it. I just gotta have something that catches my eye. Same thing with Survivor.io. We still got Punball on there. I still got Kinja Run on here. Still have Snaker. Snaker was probably the greediest, though, out of all the games. Coxic was actually asking earlier, like, how pay to win is this? And Snaker was the most pay to win I've seen so far out of any Habby games. Dismantle equipment and recycle hero and are used in some events, or I'm not certain what you mean there, Matthias. Dismantle equipment and recycle hero are used in some event, or just use it. Yeah, there's really no event that will ever really give you for dismantling the equipment or recycling a hero. At most you'll get is when you do get a hero to 20 stars, you recycle, you'll get your star shard. Hey, greets from USA there, Mr. Kimpachi. Actually, greetings from New York. There's going to be a new event. Yep, the new event is, well, it's not, there's a new event coming. It's one that we played before, which is going to be the Deep Forest event, which is save your summoning stones, save your torches, and if you do get all 55 of your exploration missions inside this one here, try to hang on to whatever exploration ones that you have. So I see myself one of two problems here. I see Lilith over here on the right hand side, and then I also see an Odelia there. We do have a Carmen out there, so I'm going to go and we're going to see how much Babu can tank. I don't want her pulling any of my active energy away from my Kion. And then because we have Carmen out there, I want to throw my Almond back in. So we'll see if that's enough. I mean, that's the thought process I'm going on here. I should be able to get good waves with having my Lilith right there and having three of them in front. Although people say, you know, Babu, not the greatest. The nice thing about Babu is when somebody goes and crits him, he's going to stun them. So where is it here? When you or an ally is hit by a critical hit, you apply a shield to each target equal to 16% of Babu's. Okay, so it's a shield on it. been a minute since I look at. When hit by a critical hit, you stun the enemy attacker for 1 turn and gain an additional energy. An additional 50 energy. So that's something that you'll find your Lilith with getting 7 waves of hits out if you do get the... Oh, just did it again. Don't touch it, Pick. Connecting. All right. So yeah, you'll find with Lilith and making those hits on a Babu that it immediately stuns them. They lose a turn, which is kind of one of the things I really like about Babu. I know they didn't rank him high in that tier list, but he hits, you know, in an AoE area. He throws out shields. He heals himself. He stuns people. So look at that right there. We already got a stun right on their Lilith, which is a huge thing. Although she is just stacking up energy. But my Lilith will hopefully get to hit her before she hits us. Ooh, that is a difficult thing, though. Because my Kyan's there, he is not whacking their Lilith. But our Lilith's getting it in before theirs. Alright, Babu's gone. So now, oh, we're stunned. If I can get Kyan to get the whack on Lilith there and drop her. Ugh. Okay, get her. I'm getting nervous here because that Lilith's going to hit the waves. There goes Almonds. We have... Is that healing reduction on it there? Or no, that's a symbol for the poison. Olga can be so annoying. I like to watch right there. Bam, counter. Alright, just me and you, Odelia. Oh, that was a close one. That was 2 stuns in a row. Oh, come on. Only $280 on this one so far, Camel. And, Camille. So, the only things I've spent on is I got both of the, Secret Sanctum passes, so I can get the outfits inside the game. And I think we got another one coming up here pretty soon, because there's not a lot of time left in the Sanctum. I got that, is that a nose hair? Like there's a nose hair right here. It's tickling me. So we got 5 days left on this. So not on this one. This is my free-to-play account. But the other one, we purchased the $50 row twice. And then the other thing that I purchased, which has been 4 purchases so far, is I've gotten both the basic and the premium one there. So you figure there's $35, there's $140, another $100 between the 2 Sanctum passes. And then the last thing I get, which is I'm a big believer of, is the level pass for $20. So that was $260. Taxes on there brought to like $280 and something. So like I said, on the other account, I will go and purchase both of these things again. 6 times speed is just so nice inside this game. The worst part is when you go and you play the 6 times speed or the pay to win account and then you go over to this one, it just makes ×2 just feel so slow. It almost feels like you're playing at ×1. What do we have? So we're still the same one here. I'm going to go and we're going to do this. We're going to put Lilith where Kyan was. I want to get this Kyan hitting their Lilith. I do not like having her on the enemy team. In my eyes, she's the biggest annoyance on there right now. But might not actually be good for my Lilith here. So this might actually go bad. Because she's frozen right now. Heal up. Come on, stay alive. Nope. Alright, so that wasn't necessarily a good idea. And I don't think we're going to do much on this. We're going to go and let's put Lilith where Lulu is. Because I still want that heal from Almond, and Lulu has the revive on it. So there's a chance that we're going to be able to have her pop back up. Oh, no, we got Carmen out there, though. So the poison might make it where she's not going to be able to revive. There There goes Lulu. I mean, she didn't kill. I don't know if there was any poison left. Come on, Lilith, work your magic. 2, 3, 4. Well, we got rid of Lilith. All right, let's think about this here. Have I seen the tier list on Reddit? Reddit, I have not. I made a video on the one that's on the Discord. Are we talking the late game one, Mr. Kimpachi? Are you talking the late game that was made by like the bunch of Chapter 37 people? All right, so you know what? This worked the way it was before. We got pretty close. Let's just try it one more time with this. Let me actually go and let's try to see if we can get rid of Odelia first. Because given my formation, I should be halfway decent on this. Although my Babu is not doing too well. I might need to switch over from an Almond to a Fiona. Fiora. I'm doing it again. Can't remember which one's which. Oof, all the stuns and freezes. Come on, don't pop your shield. Alright, we got rid of her. So now we just need to kind of let Lilith do her magic. And this is looking a little better. So we don't have to worry about anybody reviving, anybody continuing to heal. And now we just got to get her to show her shield, and then we get one more hit on her. There's the shield. Here's our one. Oh, that's Almond. One more hit. 2 more hits. There we go. It was a little tricky. Just keeping an eye. So YouTube will put mid-roll ads in here, and like it'll give me a little indication on the screen like, oh, some of your viewers are going to get an ad soon. So I am trying to just kind of click on that when I see it. So I apologize if you're getting an ad. I could probably find the setting somewhere before the next stream to change that. I'm okay with having an ad on the beginning and even the end of the video. If somebody's watching back on a playback, you know, I'm okay with, hey, they'll throw one in the middle anyways. But I think it's kind of annoying when you get an ad when you're in the middle of a live stream. Oh, sorry, Twitch users. If anybody even watching there, okay. We only got one person watching on Twitch, and I'm pretty certain that that's just me having the screen open on it. So most of us are hanging over on YouTube. Do you guys purchase the Abyssal Embers from the shop? Love the vids, thanks. I did purchase one time because I was at like 4 out of 5 of the blue Abyssal Embers. I was sitting on 5 of the purple ones, which actually, let's just go see what I got here. I know. Oh, actually, no, we just used one up actually on it. So we're at 4 on there. So I probably would say that now, given that we need these things to upgrade, and let's just go to craft because I think we're probably going to need them for the red. We don't need it on that one. So you will need it to make the crown of fire. Ooh, that sounds pretty nasty. On normal attacks, apply a burn DOT at 20% attack to 1 random target. I wouldn't mind having that on a Kion for 2 turns. But it said, what, random? So it's not necessarily on the heroes that you hit. But that could get pretty mean. I do like the attack increase. Yeah, I really want some of these reds. But yeah, so I mean, now that you have these and that we need these embers more, I'd probably say it wouldn't be a bad idea if, you know, if you're going after building something for crafting. But that's really the only time that I actually did was I was at 4 out of 5. I'm sitting on the situation, same situation right now. We're 4 out of 5 on the blues. I'm sitting on 5 of the purples. I could go and take an item from 100 to 120. So that's where I did it. But I kind of want to save my gems on this one right now. I'm once again stingy, and where are we? I think we're about 1,000 right now. 1,100. Do we even have any in here? So we can buy one for 1,000. Let's just check the gear here. So Kion, we need red ones for him. Babu's got nothing fancy. I can't necessarily use... Well, I mean, I guess I could use it for health-wise on Lilith. You know, let's do it. Why not, right? Answer your question for you. Do you spend money on the Abyssal Embers? I just did. Second time I've done it. And now we'll go back over to Lilith. Let's give her a little extra health here. So this one is going to give HP defense, dodge, and magic resist. And HP defense, dodge, and crit resistance. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go more for crit resistance. Because it seems like we're more likely to get critted by somebody than, you know, just having a magic attacker get us. So let's ascend this. Confirm. Ascend again. Confirm. And then we will do a enhance to max. And an extra 18,000 there. So the other thing I probably should check too, because we did go up a little bit, is where are we sitting on our soul link? 19,904. How many of these purples do I have? I don't think it's going to be enough. We'll see how close we are, though. I think I might put us about 22,000. That's just guessing my head. 22,489. So we're not far off on it. I might have to grab some from the event once I think I've already grabbed both the light and dark heroes in the event. Or, sorry, both of the dark heroes, both of the Zeeks. No, we only grabbed one Zeke. So let's grab a second Zeke. Save your summons, save your torches, and if you can get your exploration to 55, that camera's dead. Man, I wish that charger would have came in today. So get ready for low quality pick my butt here. There we go. We're back on the air camera. Why does it say? So when you get your VIP level up high enough, you unlock 2 of those VIP slots. So you can see there, we have those 2 up in it. They're just the same as every other Soul Link slot. We go up here and click on this. New cumulative increase of Soul Link slots. So once you get VIP 5, you'll get 1. And the other one is... I think that's it. I think you just maybe just get 1 for it, and then the other one comes at VIP 5. So it'd have to pop under 2. Batch, exploration. I'm just looking at the ones that say new on it. So what's 6 say there? Okay, right down there on the up one. Cumulative increase of Soul Link slots plus 2. And then when you get it to 7, you'll actually get a third one too. So that's all it is. Just extra slots to take your heroes up to that 340 or wherever one that you're at. What are we having here? We have another Ken. We're going to do one of these guys right here. A Bowel on this side. Let's go get the heal over here. Ken over there. Let's see if we can get rid of this Fiona. We got a Rochelle out there. Which the other big thing with Rochelle is you're going to have the damage cap for those first couple of rounds to all adjacent heroes. So what the way to get a couple of rounds in, but... Ooh, an attack debuff from Amanda back there. That doesn't help. Ooh, that's not looking good at all. So I might actually have to move Kion over, put him where Babu's slot is. That way we don't have to worry about Ken dealing with that. And hopefully we can get rid of Ken and get rid of Zagrako. More likely get rid of Ken because he's not adjacent to Rochelle. So he hopefully shouldn't have... Yeah, that's not going good. Hopefully he shouldn't have that defense reduction. But we'll see here in a second. Because we are dying here, folks. Alright, let's swap the Kion, swap the Babu. And we'll let Babu be the one to have the heals. At least we don't have a healing receive reduce on it. I think I just heard my dog barking. I think it's time to feed him pretty soon. So we'll stream for another 15 minutes, and then I'll have to go feed the dogs. I'm guessing my wife's sleeping at the moment. It doesn't. Where's it say Squad Busters on it? I know it says. I know. Did I put the game in as Squad Busters? It's close to Squad Busters. It says on this one here, category gaming Souls. But if you do, for some reason, when you go over to Twitch on it, it still says that we're playing Squad Busters on there somewhere. So we're prepping everybody. Yeah, on Twitch. I think it's because I think I had it scheduled on it for a while there. I was pushing to, see how far and how hard we could push to get to the max on it. Why does it feel? Oh, it's a mustache hair. It's curled up. So the things you don't think about when you grow facial hair. Clean shaven just about all my life. So here's the things. Number one, you go and you blow your nose. Now you gotta look for boogers that get caught up in here because this is just like a little booger catcher. Now when you go and drink something like I'll drink a lot of milk, you drink a milk, normally you're able to keep everything in the cup. Everything now goes and runs down this side over here. Obviously, we have the tickles on the nose. Let's drop almond here. And then the other thing is I wake up in the morning and I get a whole bunch of dog hair that's stuck in here. So when I go and take a shower in the morning, like I'm literally washing and I'm just picking out dog hair like crazy. You can probably see if I can. No, we're pretty clean right now. But those are joys. Oh, the hairs, I trimmed those things right out. That was something that's terribly annoying. Because they curl and they get in, and then you're just sitting here talking, just chewing on your hairs. I wasn't qualified enough to go and keep myself up. I'll let myself get homeless. My barber actually popped in here the other day. He cleaned me up real nice. I looked like a very well sought off person that was financially set because I was so clean shaven. So I think we have. I thought I had a Fiona that was kind of a decent level on it. Oh, there she is right there. 10 stars. No, we're not going to do you, Lulu. We're going to go over and unequip from Almond. And let's go. And where are you? You were 10 stars. Let's try it with... Come on. You know what, let's pop it on Selena first. I gotta get in the habit of using Selena more. Because we're so close to getting it. And I gotta get more feels on her. I will say, when I played her in the, not the Ancestral Tomb, inside the Sanctum, and I got one of her, it was just like something that was just crazy how powerful she was. You ain't lying about the boogers I've had after I drink. Yeah, it's something like I blow my nose and then I literally have to go over and look in the mirror and be like, okay, is there anything? And just kind of go and work them out. I mean, I'll do it with a tissue at first. I mean, well, there it is again. Something. You look manly having a beard, but it really is a big annoyance. Not to mention the first month of going and it's just, you have the most itchiest face and you're just all the time just scratching it and hair's going in every different direction. It was messy. So we got rid of Zeg, but he's going to pop back up. We get this here. We got a bleed. There's Zeg back. Let's get rid of Ken. Oh, so close. Yeah, so Selena might be the way to go on this. I mean, this is kind of looking promising. There we go. Yeah, we got this now. I really do. I think that's what I'll probably do is I'll hang on to these magic stones, or not magic stones, these the magic apples. I'll hang on to some of the eggs, I call them, the essence spheres, whatever it is. And once I get Selena up to 11 stars, I'll probably pump a bunch into her. Got a Bazam out there. I'm not really worried about you. I think I want to leave my formation the way we have it. That way so we can just have Kyan hit 3. It's still in early game, Chapter 11? Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of kind of figuring it out and moving things around. Really early game, I mean, just putting levels into your heroes is such a huge difference. Look at that Might of Despair kicking in. I really think Bazam needs a buff, though. He's just not performing enough. I think every light and dark hero should just be incredibly strong, and for him, he's just not doing it for me. Where are we at now? 31:14. So we've been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes, and we've only made it up 13. So does Amanda. Amanda can be a little annoying, though, with having that attack reduction. What was I saying? Amanda with Ashe, having the attack reduction, having the healing reduce, it really can shut you down. I'm just wishing that, maybe there's another hero that comes out that utilizes some of those skills and could really make things nasty. But, I mean, that's kind of how, both Adora and Zeke have pretty good skill sets. And they're proven. I mean, Adora, the fact that we can just pop her wherever and just actually target the hero that you want versus going after that, highest attack or lowest HP. Yeah. Really, Damon? Is he performing well? I mean, obviously, I don't see him doing much based by my heroes and stuff. I'm going up against him, but I guess if you do get him at highest stars, then he could do good. I mean, everybody gives Babu a hard time. He's got some pretty high stars. You see him tanking it up there. I mean, he's no Lagoo. Look at freaking health he has. Nope, not anymore. And this is what I do a lot of times. It's like, I'll throw Selena in. She wins a match, and she'll stay in for a good amount of time, at least until I see, like, a Soul, Benzo, or Carmen out there. Use Cayenne and Soul instead. He falls very short. That stuff. I love Adora. Mine's 10 stars. She's saved me so many times. Yeah, I'm going to try to use her some more. I really need to get some more blue fodders there, blue burners, and that's probably when I'll go in and change up. So we got a Calyx here. We got a Soul there, so let's just see what Selena can do here for a second. We'll leave her in. We'll throw Babu on this side. Although we do have an Adina out there. And let's hope that she goes and freezes, what's it called? Freezes Lulu and not my Lilith. Can we get here? Can we do it? That Lagoo is tanky. Oh, there goes Selena. We're stunned. This might be a good one for a Zag, but throwing a Zag in is going to cause that center line from Calyx there. But I think we might actually have this here. If I can stop getting stunned. Get him, Lilith. Bam. Voila. Done. I don't think I'm making it to chapter 37, but I think we could maybe get to the end of this chapter. Ugh, they're just throwing these Kens at me today. Ooh, we got Amelia too. Watch, Amelia's going to just drop that Selena right away. Yep, there she goes. All right, let's retry this. Let's go pull the gear off Selena. Where are you, Almond? my boy. Auto-equip. Ditch you. Pop you in there. And I think that's a halfway decent formation. Hopefully. Oh, there she goes right there. So that's what I talked about. So she dropped Almond right away. We go retry. At least, nope, dropped him again. At least so I can get one heal off from Almond. Ah, there we go. So watch solo. Okay, so we got the heal out. And like I said, that's what I tend to do on it. If we get to that point, it's like, it's not cheating, is it? You're just going in. Oh, there he goes anyways. Not lasting long. But at least get it to the point where it's like, okay, I at least get to use one of the skills. No. Come on. Can a maxed out Kion with almost max gear and level 40 engraving do it? Cleans the table. Bam. Okay, I was going to say. Yeah, his stun is pretty decent. I mean, he's tanky, man. Especially if you build a bunch of defense. Yeah, can be pretty freaking annoying. I was thinking about building defense on somebody and just building defense on Lulu, for example. Just making her just such a pain to kill. And have somebody go after that lowest hit point ally and they're just sitting there and just taking little smidgens away because she's just so tanky. We got Odelia is gonna, let's go, let's send it, see what happens. She's gonna stun my Kion right away, I just know it. Ooh, okay, Bazam just hurt right there. That was kind of a hard hit. Don't even have a tank. I use Olga because my Olga's, I would still consider somewhat of a tank. I mean, she's part of the strength class. She's a good option to go for. I mean, it may not be a tanker strength, but even a dealer tank is still nice, or even a supporter strength is nice too. I just kind of automatically just call anything that's part of the strength gear class as, you know, somewhat of a tank. Yeah, I mean, the HP does help. I mean, there's so many different ways you can build it. I mean, we all want to just go and just throw those attack runes on everything. Throw the attack bonuses. Beginner at 15 stage right now in Tower Soul Storm and Arena. I can't even seem to get to Gold 2 and get those extra tokens. Is there an effective way to do an Arena? If you go, so zero play, you want to go spend 600 gems every single day, get your 14 torches. You can refresh your opponents that you go to, and even if you attack somebody that's a lot lower than you, the game will still give you 5 energy on that meter to fill up to go to the next tier on it. So, I mean, that's kind of a way to do it. Really, the big thing is, you know, once you get up to it, you want to try to get to Platinum to get 10 of the Arena tokens. And that's kind of a nice way to know you're going to be getting good heroes out of the game. But if you're still a beginner, I mean, you just got to keep on leveling up and it'll be that much easier. I don't even know what I got on my... Well, this one here, I just got random runes on everybody and just kind of pushing onslaughts. Yeah, this one here, we got to... Look at that. There's some Skittles right there with some colors. So, crit rune on that. But guys, I gotta go feed my dogs because I hear them barking in the background. We'll probably do just regular video tomorrow for maybe the forest or something else. I'll let this see. Come Saturday though, we'll stream again. I am trying to go and get in the habit of streaming earlier on the weekends. So if I stream on a Saturday or a Sunday, I'm trying to do it like, I don't know, a little bit more in the afternoon. So the people that are across seas, that's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, at least have a chance to see it there. But as we said with the Deep Forest event there, save your summons, save your torches. If you can get to 55 expirations, count how many you need before going into it. And I think we're still... Let's just see here. Oh, let's just grab all these things. Go over to the Cave of Abyss. We could probably just buy it with gems. Did I not? Okay, there we are. 4 gems there. So count how many you need more, and then only do a explore that one. Don't do the auto explore, because you want to save all these R1s right here for when tomorrow comes, because we're going to probably need those exploration missions. At least that's how it's been in the past. So there it is. There's the 55th one right there. Got that extra 1,000. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. See ya. I appreciate it. Thank you to 32. That's actually 32's full name there. It was 32 Distinct. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you for the super chat. It means a lot. And we'll come back with a video tomorrow, and then we'll see you guys, whoever wants to join up on Saturday for another stream. So, thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.